This is Chainsaw Warrior. This is going to be hopefully a series I run where I am going to try and beat Iron Mode. So we'll just start the game. Now Iron Mode pretty much means hard difficulty without saving.
Thursday, October 30th, 2032. Reports are coming in of a major emergency in the heart of New York City. Within the last 2 hours, it has been revealed that the Army Special Forces Unit has sealed off a wide area around the old municipal buildings in the heart of Manhattan, and several violent explosions have been heard. No explanation has yet been given for either these or the isolation of the area, but 40 minutes ago, the head of ASFU, Colonel Miller, announced there would be a press conference at 2100 hours.
I'll let this play for the first time, but in future playthroughs I'm going to skip it.
We're being told that people are being evacuated from the area around the hall. For many years, one of the centers of civic government in the city. The Army is giving no further details, but of course, we'll be bringing you more information as it becomes available, when it becomes available, giving it straight to you.
So that's the story. It's not exactly going to be a best-selling novel, but it is what it is. Now this is based on an old Games Workshop game that was played with cards and dice. So might as well start getting our stats. Now these can pretty much mean if you get bad stats that the game's over already, but that's not exactly the greatest. As you can see, endurance will help you resist zombie venom and radiation. Now wounds, this is how much damage you can take before, well, you die. As you can see here, it will say 2d6, which is that, plus 6, so that equals 15. I often use hand to hand, so I hope this is high. That's not too bad. Now for marksman, this is if you use guns. The only time I really use guns is against the darkness. It's a 0, so that means it's not too bad. Out of all these, I'd quite like hiding and strength. So, strength. That means I get another hand-to-hand combat score. Now this is how much equipment you can take. Obviously a 6 would be great here, but a 3, so I can choose 5 bits of equipment. Now I always try and take at least 2 hand-to-hand weapons. Go for 1 device and 2 clothing. So the idea is, each time you draw a card, some time goes by, and you have 60 minutes to defeat the darkness, which is the end villain. As far as I know, there are only 2 ways to defeat it. One ending in a draw, which is the suicide vest, which we'll show. I'm sorry if anyone wanted to read these, but if you really care, just pause it at some point. So let's have a look at the equipment. That is why I got 2, because these aren't exactly the best. But we've got a knife, so we've got 13 hand-to-hand rating, which is nice. I don't usually go for either of those 2. Acid. Yeah. And this is one of the things that can act. Ooh, nice hand-to-hand rating. This is the other thing that can destroy the darkness, for want of a better word, but it draws it. The one that can help you win is the laser lance. This is the only thing that can harm darkness. So let's start. Yeah, only the laser lance can harm darkness. Now because I've got a thing of 12, I'll use my knife. Goes to 14. There's no hope. A first aid kit. Well, I guess that's good if I take any wounds. That's pretty much nothing. Okay, this would be horrible to encounter in the middle of the deck, but it's okay for now. I think all it does is it's going to disable my laser lance. Well, it's 18 turns, I think. Oh, as you can see, we've got 5 out of 54, and after we've done that, we go to the second deck where we can fight the darkness. There is no way we can encounter the darkness in this area. Actually, I'm going to get rid of one of my throw nets. Floorboards. This is an agility test. I must roll under 9. And it's success. Secret passage. Ooh, I like. I'm just going to skip all the. Ooh, okay, I shouldn't have done that. That was a dumb move. So now I've got to keep going because I'm an idiot. Yeah, roll more than 3. I think I succeeded. A net. Now can you... Oh right, I can use a knife. Oh, cool. That's easy. I didn't just use up no good. I got really lucky with my... Phew. Hand to hand, that one. But generally the starting areas aren't too hard. I've got to roll more than a 5. I just wasted a bit of time doing that. Now stupidly I could have skipped all of these cards, but I stuffed up. But it does give you an idea of how good that roll was at the start, I guess. If I were to roll a 2 here, it would... yeah, it didn't. Mean we have to go to another round. Generally nothing happens between those rounds. A device card, let's take one. What did we get? UV emitter. Never need to check for wandering zombies. Cool. That's going to save some time if we encounter... I'm just going to use a throw net. And a gun card. I don't usually use guns, but... well, I can take a clip for a gun, a refill, which I think... yeah, throw nets, I don't really care about them. Yeah, I'm gonna go for a gun. What did we get? Automatic rifle. That'll be good if we come across a meat machine, because those things are bitches. In fact, let's use that now. Although it does only have a 5. I might just go for hand to hand. Yeah, easy. More. Hand to hand. Easy. Under 5. Ooh, I got 5 exactly. And I don't need to do it because of the UV emitter, so... ah, this isn't fun. Ah, you... that isn't good. So I just lost the one thing I needed. But that does give me 1 point to spend. So I might go for another device. What? I don't know what I just got then. Ah. Okay. Okay. Oh. Is it there now? Ah, heat detector. Routes a chaos agent when the lunar cast. Ah. I've already come across it, so. Problem is, I haven't got much time left. So this one looks like it might end in loss. That is really bad. I'm gonna start out by shooting him. You gotta make 2 rolls for this. I gotta roll lower than a 9 and then higher than an 8, which I've done. That's what happens when you draw. Because of that, I've I've just found the lunatic again. So that's useful, but because we've got so little time and so many cards to go through, it's unlikely that we're actually going to get anywhere. Oh, another first aid kit, I guess. Hopefully this means that I can... Ah, yes. My hand-to-hand's reduced by 1 now, as you can see, because darkness has fallen. Easy done. Yeah, as I was saying, hopefully because of, what is it? I can't actually look at that. Devices. I think it means I can shoot him straight away because it negates. So might as well. Nah. Yeah, as I was saying, hopefully we come across another secret passage. More time lost. Take a device card, why not? What is that one? Am I at all my items? That would actually make sense. That's how it must be. Use my knife. Yes, that's how I am. I'll take a refill to my throw nets then. God, at this rate we're going to actually end up losing by radiation. Okay. Sure. This game is very luck based, as you can tell. Ah, goodness. I could take a lucky shot, which, considering I've lost already, I might as well do. Yeah, these are all the things that can happen, depending on what we roll. 4. I shoot him, yes. Might as well use that. card around. So I've got 14 cards to go through before we can even hope to encounter it. Yup, that will be it. There is no way I can get to the end in time. And that's the it. Unfortunately, that was probably one of my better runs, so prepare to see a few failures before, well, a lot of failures before we get it. Trying to decide, should I do another one? Why not?
6 for Thursday.
So, let's roll again. That's not got the good for wounds, but oh yeah. I think this is going to be an example of one you should just skip over. 6, oh god. Strength again, huh. Well, let's see what weapons I can get. Oh, that sounds awful. Actually, this seems like an awful one. I am up to 10 though. I can take a device, let's do that. Device did I get? Flare gun. Okay. I've never seen that one before. Okay, I didn't get to use my Go counter. And this thing seems to be rather deadly. Probably going to see a really early death here. Actually, I think this might be the better bet. Yeah. This is what happens when you start out with not great stats. Well, if I get hit by them, I'll lose anyway. Secret passage. Next. Bypass. Now watch these actually be good ones. I got rid of that one. Yeah, this is pretty much game over. Yup. So I think that should do. I shall upload when I upload next. Catch us.